up, man? Welcome back to the show with no name. It's your boy 1992 OG, and to my left is my co-host, the beautiful, illustrious
R.B. Souls. How you guys doing today?
What's up, guys? What's up? Welcome back. Glad y'all tuned in. Glad we're here. We about to hit y'all with some topics. You see, you got basketball jerseys in the back. You already know what we about to talk about. First thing we're gonna talk about is the NBA playoffs. If you're not watching, you're a loser. You need to tune in. We already in the second round. We're about to start off with how the Lakers ain't even in the playoffs, man. It's the first time LeBron not in the playoffs.
So, I don't know how, LeBron is going to go to a new team. He's known for, I guess, going to a new team and getting him a ring. Mm-hmm. He's not necessarily done that this year. So, we're going to have to move right along from him. But
I feel
the Lakers
like
got a lot going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
More than just...
I don't know. I ain't no LeBron fan, so I can tell you like this, that he went over there and he was too busy out here trying to be a music mogul and not actually bring the team together and gel them, because the reason why they did not make the playoffs is because they had no chemistry.
Yeah, I really think that's a big reason why.
But that comes with the territory when you switch a team. You can't just jump into a team and then expect the chemistry to just flow with no problem, especially when you're putting a franchise player like that into.
I think it was a lot of big heads in the room, though. There were a lot of players that could really hold another team if needed. Rondo, he's been in the league for a while.
Very long time.
He has rings.
I've seen plenty of championships. So not plenty of championships, but plenty of playoff times and all that stuff like that. So it's kind of hard to know that he's there and then LeBron's there, and just. I got respect for LeBron, but not as a player.
I have a respect for LeBron as a player.
I don't.
But, you have to give credit where credit is due. I just, I think his build is for another setting. It's just, I don't agree with some of the things that he does. I don't
agree with what he does on the court.
He does good things, but it's just...
I just don't agree with what he does on the court.
That thing for me, personally.
What I care about is the stuff that he does off the court, which is dope. But I feel like that's why
the school is amazing.
That's probably why they're not in the playoffs.
Credit is due. He's been definitely doing other things business-wise that is
out here making albums
humanitarian in the United States. Some people are humanitarian out of the United States.
Yeah, but moving right along and continue talking about this NBA's, we got.
Well, right before you switch to that, I just want to talk about, there's a lot of politics going on at the Lakers, first of all.
Oh, yeah.
That's another reason why they can't even focus on the fact that...
If you don't know, you should know. Magic Johnson stepped down. And... Sit up. Talk.
Thank you. All right. I loved your intro, by the way.
Yeah. I had to do what I had to do. I had to do what I had to do.
So we have a lot going on in the NBA. The West versus the East. We have in the West, Golden State versus the Rockets. That is going to be crazy because we know that James Harden is going to do his thing. We already know what Golden State got going on. I'm a Golden State fan myself. We also have the Blazers and Denver in the West. Then we have in the East, the Bucks versus the Boston Celtics, classic team. And then we have the 76ers versus Toronto. Yeah. So, how we feeling, man?
The only teams I want to see in the finals is Golden State and Toronto. I wouldn't be mad if it ends up being Golden State and the 76ers, just because the Sixers are a young team and I want to see them in that spot, so that way they know this is the second time.
It'd be really good if they,
this is second year that they came
to watch the playoffs.
Yeah,
for real.
Second year that they came to the playoffs with such a young team and the potential that they have, and the fact that they're like still advancing and putting up, numbers. So I hope that they are able to pull one off and get to those finals, but I honestly don't think they go. I I have faith in them, but I don't think if Boston or the Bucks win out of that Boston and the Bucks series, I feel like the Sixers gonna get knocked out between Boston and the Bucks. But if it ends up being Toronto, against, I already know who's coming out the West though. So the Spurs ain't there, so we know who's coming.
Golden State is definitely coming out.
We know who's coming out the West. The Spurs not there.
Curry might have had off game. I don't know why they weren't dishing it to Durant. I don't know why they didn't let that, magic happen. They taught Durant the J because he is definitely a mid-range shooter. I don't know where this awesome 3-point has come from.
He always had it. It just got perfected when he went over there.
His team has done a great job.
They're doing a good job over there.
But I think that they had off game. It would have been awesome to just see them 3 and crush Harden, but as probably a respect as a friend, you don't want that to happen.
Nah, you're not gonna do that to the Houston Rockets though. I can tell you that right now. They're not gonna go just fold like that and get swept. They not that type of team. They're a little bit more conditioned and tough than that. So I don't have no faith. But I don't have no faith in them coming out the West though.
So for the East, the pressure is real. Yeah.
Milwaukee, y'all been doing y'all thing. Y'all been beating my team, the Bulls, for a long time. But it is what it is, man. If y'all come out the East,
I'm going with Milwaukee out of the East. To see an awesome show, though, I would love to see the 76ers come out. But I don't think Boston can hold it.
You never know.
You never know. But I'm just saying,
it's the playoffs.
If they knock them off, it's gonna be an interesting, show to come out of the East.
Anything is possible when it comes to the NBA playoffs. The last every second on that clock counts. So stay tuned.
They showed out with NFL, so we never know what's gonna happen this year. 2019 has been interesting.
Yeah. Thus far, we ain't even really got into
it yet.
But to continue and keep moving along, I'm sure you guys are been waiting, anticipating for I don't know how many years, especially if you're over the age of like 25. You've been waiting for that last Friday.
Last Friday.
Yeah.
We've seen Friday. We've seen Friday after next.
Next Friday. All the good movies that spin off of that.
What happened last Friday?
We can't get the last one, but from our sources and what we've looked up and researched, we found out that Ice Cube has been working on it and been working on it for years.
In the making, writing it up in the shop.
But we need New Line Cinema to get on board. And to be honest with you, the biggest holdup, what you were saying that like he. Everyone is with it. All the cast
everybody is with it. All the cast members are with it. Pricing has been very skeptical because everybody has done great in their careers. Even the people that he's put on have done great in their careers. The cinema and the footage and the scripts that he has come up with has been. Ice Cube is amazing.
Yeah, he really is.
And he has done a lot.
So hopefully at some point we get that movie, you know what I'm saying? Certain characters
that money up.
That can't be left out of the movie. So you definitely gotta come and
But talking about sequels, they got How High out here looking crazy.
Yeah.
Like the first one, it was like, okay, it was extreme. We must understand. But the way that they brought it to the table, they were going into school. You know what I'm talking about? The first one, exactly.
The first one's a classic.
They were going into school. They never expected to go into school. Just two, pothead little boys, in the hood.
In the city.
And they went to school and learned amazing things, went to Harvard. And it was a cool experience. Even their last dinner was actually a project that he needed to pass for school.
Yep.
So it was a cool little, storyline. This one is absolutely ridiculous. They just took it and made it trash.
I feel like
I wish somebody just left it alone in the first place.
I feel like sequels to most movies usually turn out to be trash, depending on the director, depending on the writing.
I'd rather you not do it. Like if you're not gonna pass it to a director that want their reputation to look good.
to be honest with you, the actors that they put in the movie, the whole cast, it was literally, I feel like they went on social media and was like,
exactly.
This person's on your timeline every day. Let's put this person. And then like, I didn't see it. I didn't take the time to waste my time and watch MTV to watch it. I just saw clips.
I saw it and I was like, what?
I
wasn't aware that it was out. I didn't know.
To be honest with you, I heard a lot of people didn't even make it past 15 minutes. And if you know movies like How High, and if you're into those style of movies, you know that that's a cult classic. It's not for everybody. It's a certain cut of people that are like, yo, that movie's a classic. It's people that probably look at the first Friday and say it's stupid, but that movie's a classic.
It is. And now that's a classic.
It's a classic, but people feel as though that
yeah,
you know, How was the best one.
We just wanted to say that was not it.
Not it. The cast members, DCM Fly and Lil Yachty, the two
out of
main
all
people.
Out of all people that we could have cast for that, people.
Garbage.
As a culture.
Wasn't the best thing, but I mean, hopefully they go back to the Friday. Hopefully they make that. I guess it's a quadruple part because it'll be part 4. So hopefully they make that sequel to the Friday and it comes out.
Yes, and I hope that's awesome.
In our lifetime. Because I've been waiting since I was like, I don't know, 19 maybe.
Yeah,
to see the last Friday. So
last Friday.
I grew up watching Fridays.
Yeah, a decade. Yeah, it's been that long, guys.
No lie. So yeah, man, definitely Ice Cube, if you hear this,
please.
Find a way to get the money.
New Line Cinema, if you hear this.
Find a way to get the money so you can pay Ice Cube so he can pay the people that need to be in the movie.
We'll make sure
it's good to go.
Hey, if it's good enough, send it to the movie theater.
Yeah, I was going to the movie theater. It's gonna happen. We just gotta be patient. Just been patient too long. That's all.
I'm just saying.
But anyway, let's talk about how Drake cleaned up at the BBA, which is the Billboard Music Awards.
7?
No, 27.
27.
Yeah, 27 awards that young brother walked away with. I can't name off all the categories he won for, but it's Drake. You know it.
But out of all people, he won all these awards. Why didn't Little Nas X get an award?
Well, that's probably
something. I understand it's new, but they should have at least let him
headline. Like a spotlight.
He could have announced one for Drake since he was going to win so many.
Yeah, he could have. I'm pretty sure that kid probably was there, and if not, he'll probably.
I'm sure he's there, but I'm just saying
he'll be there next year and get all the awards he
deserves.
Little Nas X.
We trying to get you. We trying to get you there, guys.
Personally, me, I don't really like the song Chief. It's just catchy.
No, it's just but for
it's
African Americans and in the country, I think that's cool, and that's something to be promoted.
But
in the music industry, it's cool.
I don't know. He didn't. Drake got 27 awards. We already know he gonna clean up regardless. And
then Cardi B got some awards as well. Cardi B got 6.
Got 6 solid awards. Can't tell you again what she won them for, but we all know certain songs. You know what songs is popular and everything like that. That's probably what she won for. If you don't know about Billboard, it's basically the charts of basically stats for music and how your music charts. So if you do your research. And then she also had like a dress malfunction that everybody made a big deal out of, but it really wasn't that. Her whole thing was showing. But other than that, I mean, she was with a man, so it don't even matter.
Yeah, exactly. He was definitely there. I didn't think it was a big deal.
Nah.
Like, if something happens in public, you're just happy to have somebody there. When you're stuck by yourself, that's the worst feeling.
Fix it.
Yeah, that's the worst feeling.
I mean, that was, I want to congratulate Cardi B because she's doing her thing despite the controversy. I don't really bump none of her music like that because it's mostly for females.
Right. But while we talking about
might as well
wardrobe malfunctions, Kanye has definitely set some trends. So I think that his trends are not necessarily.
I don't miss the old Kanye.
Yeah, like pop collar Kanye can come back any day. The rags and the holes, like now people are like going vintage places and getting shirts that are vintage. However, they are still dingy as I don't know what holes in them, just because of the wave of Kanye and this Adidas
Kanye effect, as they say.
Yeezus brand. Like, this is out of control to me personally. I don't think that you should be, you shouldn't look like that. Like, you shouldn't make a mockery of sorts of homeless people.
I mean,
I'm not saying that directly. I'm not gonna, associate that with him, but I still think that's just a stretch.
I don't think he's
some
making
people don't have a choice in that manner, and then you ever make a brand that way. I don't think that makes their brand popular, that their way of living popular in any fashion or more acceptable.
I think what he's doing is just like, to be honest, I've always been influenced as far as fashion, slightly by Kanye.
Yeah.
But as far as like shoe selection, the way he put certain, like, he was one of the first.
Exactly, that high top. He's been in high fashion for a long time. So some of his clothing was, even polo. People wear polo right now because of Kanye and his pop collar big green polo in
shirts and all that stuff
shirts,
like that. But I don't know. Me, my influence from Kanye just kind of like fell off once he started doing this whole Adidas thing.
Right.
Like, that's just kind of got whacked.
For real.
Like, it got whacked. But when he was with Nike, I'm sorry,
I can't hold you.
He had better. Kanye, let's put it in perspective. Kanye was one of the first people to ever put a sneaker with a suit.
Yep.
Let's not forget that.
No. Justin Timberlake.
He got it from Kanye. Trust me, he got it from Kanye.
Okay.
Kanye was the first person.
Let us know in the comments.
Shoe.
Who was the first person to ever
Justin Timberlake don't count.
Sneakers with a suit? He's white.
He don't count. We love you, JT, but it ain't no way you came
JT
first
from
before
Tennessee. JT from Tennessee.
Man, so what? He got a little soul, but he's still a white boy. We love you, JT. We love the music, but I ain't following you with that Man of the Wild joint. But like I said, Kanye was one of the first people I ever saw fashion-wise or ever to really do it.
Yeah.
To put a suit on and still wear his sneakers and like make it a fashion statement. Kanye's the reason why a lot of these basketball players is walking under the tunnel with suits on and a fresh pair of sneakers. And it's usually the same sneakers they're gonna wear in the game.
Mm-hmm.
So don't downplay Kanye. I just don't understand what he's doing. The reason why we talking about him is because a recent picture surfaced where he was wearing like an oversized sweatshirt, oversized like sweats, and like elf shoes, to say the least. They look like some sleigh shoes that Santa would wear, but they was like a dark charcoal purple or something like that.
He is his own. He don't care what y'all think.
I know he don't care, but he doesn't. I don't think he realizes the impulse or the how he has his fingerprint on the pulse of the culture. Like he just sits and just does whatever he wants.
Yes,
and
he does.
Y'all don't remember back in the day,
yes,
a year ago, he was basically like people started wearing Vans a lot.
Yep.
Vans been around since I don't know when.
But he's always been a little OD. Even the little pump. The video with the box.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool to be like that, but it's certain things, like even down to the Yeezy colorways. Some of them.
Yeah, but now they're coming out with this blue. They came out with the clay colorway with the peach in the background, and then they're gonna re-release those soon.
Why?
March 18th, I think they're gonna get re-released.
March 18th.
Alert! And then we have the blue statics and the regular blue coming out. The black and the black statics, which are came out. And then we have one more colorway that we're anticipating. Oh, the neon. The neon is coming out soon.
I don't know. And all them colorways that's been coming out, especially.
And I guess the exclusivity of this slate of the Yeezys is mainly the fact that they have a static version going on. So I like that Kanye's doing the little static, reflective. People like reflective shoes. But I mean, I'm really over the Yeezy wave. I really am. I'm just over it. But for you guys that do love it, you got a lot to look forward to. This year's going to be amazing. This is the show with no name. And you guys, we are out. R&B Souls.
your boy 1992 LG, and I don't like Yeezys.
Yeah, bye guys. Have a great day.